good. A fair toss-up that was. It'll do, Captain. How's the supercargo? It does, in fact, say supercargo. I've never noticed that. Coping about usual. Laid out flat, most of them. Boom. Pit full dregs of this lot. And they're out to become hunters. What a laugh. Psh.
Here's some water. And chew this herb, you'll feel better.
Thanks. Some iron in those three, I see. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not exactly sure how the birds sound, but I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce. Not exactly sure, but my bird's pretty good. I feel like my bird's pretty good. But the captain notices that 3 passengers are actually still up and about. Everybody else is down. Let me know if I'm not showing the pictures for long enough. Ooh. I feel like I should have the high definition pictures up, but I couldn't find them last time. So I'm not going to try that right now because I do try on my bird. Bird is something I do take a little bit of pride in. Let me move the Twitch chat so it's a little more visible. There we go. June's just gonna sit here, I guess. Take it easy for a couple hours, lads. Aye, Captain. Gonna be real busy soon. What's up, kid? Sealess legs fluttering?
A big storm's...
Oh, God, I gotta switch between Captain and little kid. This is wild. What's up, kid? Sea legs fluttering?
A big storm's coming, isn't it?
Hmm? How do you figure?
The wind's tepid and salty, and the sea cranes are calling out warnings.
You can talk bird, kid.
A little bit.
Well, it seems we... I don't know if this is a common trope or if it's just something I heard, but typically the reddened nose is somebody who drinks a lot, as we see the captain here drinking. But he has a moment of realization. Why can't you just let me have my chair? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Hey, kid, you embarked at Whale Island, right?
Yeah,
What's your dad's trade?
he's a hunter. I've never met him, but I hear he's the best.
I see. The day has finally come. So you can tell me there's a storm. The size and when it'll hit?
It's twice as big and as violent as the last one. At our current speed, we'll be at it in 3 hours.
About right. Not some landlubber's lucky guest either. Come on, I'll show you how to steer the ship.
Wow!
A change in the coastal winds might tighten your time frame up a trifle. Good as any time to start learning the workings of a ship. To be a first-rate hunter, you're obliged to know how to handle most anything. Attention! Another storm's ahead and it's a doozy. We have spare lifeboats. Anyone who's already had a fill can reach them. Try to reach the closest island. No more! Ah! God, I'm done here. Ah! Woo! Enough! We're out of here! So it's down to you 3, eh? Give me your names. So, again... Oh god, it's not focusing. Ah. There we go. The captain offers them one last chance to go. They take it, and we're down to the 3 he knows from before. Gon, of course, is half the size of the other 2. Oh, nice. Yoink. We're back. We're so back. The name's Leorio.
I'm Gon.
Call me Karapika. And you want to be hunters, why? Hey! What's it your business? Or, what business is it of yours? You're the one driving the bus. That a fact. You know it.
My dad's a hunter and I want to follow in his footsteps.
Whoa there, kid. Don't spill so easy. Show some solidarity here.
What's the big secret?
Never you mind. Don't jump when someone says boo. I concur with Reolio. Hey, get my name right. One could just simply dodge the question with a plausible lie. But I consider lying a sin equal to greed and dishonorable. It's Leorio! Got that? To give an honest answer to someone I don't know is not as reasonable. To me, is not as... Yet to give an honest answer to someone I don't know is not, to me, a reasonable alternative. The matter is simply too personal. Ah, that's your view, eh? Then both of you can just get off my ship. What? I see it still hasn't sunk in. So listen up. The hunter qualification exam has begun. So, a lot of the characters in this story, when they're first introduced, will look drastically different to how they look in like 4 chapters. So if you don't like the way someone looks, just wait a little bit. They'll probably change. They'll probably change. It's still not. Can I get it? Let's get our first. This is our first introduction to the characters. We got Leorio, Kurapika, and Gon. I'm probably butchering those names, but. Welcome to the crew. Ooh. It's been a while since I've done this. I don't know if I can do this. It is too... Let me get a drink. I don't know the last time I've done sound effects. I don't know if my microphone can even pick up sound effects. One moment. Couldn't reach my drink. Ooh. So we're in a storm. I don't know if it's picking up my wind sound effects. I don't know if that's coming through. Turn the music back up. As many people want a hunter's license as there are stars in the sky. You think there's enough examiners with enough time to judge them all? Not hardly. That's why there are people like me who not only drive the bus, but also screen the applicants. The other passengers are all dropouts. The other passengers are all dropouts and have been reported as such to the committee. If any of them reach the site of the exam by different routes, they'll be turned away. Whether you 3 qualify is my call too. Best you keep that in mind. Now about my question. I'm the last of the Kurta clan. Oh, wait. Second page. So I don't know if the wind sound effects came through. Oh, volume might be too loud now. I'm seeing it balance. Wait. Or not balance, but fight. There we go. Struggle with the old focusing today. There we go. So here's Karapika. He is the last of the Kurta clan. Oh, I actually just realized I don't have that. There's an entire volume that explains all that, but that's not part of the main story. So if you have questions about that, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to not spoil anything. I don't think I will, because again, it's a separate story. But if you do have questions about the Kurta clan after this, I can answer it because there is information, but it's a separate book, and I'm pretty sure it's more expensive than the other books. So like I just haven't gotten it, but I should have. That's my fault.
I don't know when you would read it either, though, so I'd have to do research on that, but that's my fault. I want to be a hunter so I can capture the Phantom Troop. That gang of robbers killed my brethren 4 years ago.
You're out to be a blacklist hunter, then. The Phantom Troop is a Class A bounty. Even seasoned hunters balk at taking a run at them. Those few who have died.
I do not fear death. What I fear is that my rage will one day fade. So you're out for revenge. You don't have to be a hunter to do that. Don't be as stupid as you look, Rayolio. The places you can go, or the places you can't go, the information you can't access, the actions you can't take, unless you're a hunter, would obviously boggle your tiny mind.
And you, Leorio?
Me? As it appears? Business. Your business, Captain. I'll cut to the chase. I want money. Lots of money. Money. Money gets you anything. Big house, cool car, top grade booze. Not a lick of class. That's the last straw. Step outside, Kurapika. I'll make sure those are the last words of the Kurnogs. What did you say? That, and then some. Let's go. After you.
Hey, we're not finished here. What are you drawing from the test?
Better let him go.
Ah,
I'm struggling with Leorio. He's got a very high-pitched young adult voice, and doing that with Gon is gonna cause me to voice crack constantly. So I'm trying to find a constant. I apologize. Still can't get the focus. Struggling here. Maybe I need to get closer. There we go. So yes, Leorio has overstepped his bounds. You can be a Leorio fan. That's fine. Leorio's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But you don't threaten somebody as the last of their clan. That's fucked up. You don't do that.
If you want to know a person, find out what makes them angry. It's one of Aunt Mino's favorite sayings. Something serious is bugging those guys. They need to work it out.
Captain, the wind's gusting something fierce. Shorten the sails or we'll capsize. Hurry, the mast's straining. Heave ho!
Take it back, and I'll forgive you, Rayolio. Take it back yourself, Kurapika. I've said what I've said.
Uh-oh, someone goes overboard, they're finished.
Maybe I can help, Captain.
Be my guest, kid.
Are you ready? Bring it. So Kurapika and Leorio are gonna fight on the boat. Pretty badass, honestly, for like early stuff. We got dual wooden training swords versus a switchblade on a boat. Pretty strong way to start, I'd say. Don't agree with Aunt Mito. Do not just fucking find out what makes somebody angry. That's good to know, but yeah, no, don't just find out what makes somebody angry. That's not great information. That's good, but don't just do that.
Ah! Gato! Damn.
So, just, a lot happening right here. The mast breaks. Katsu falls, so... Oh god, which finger? Oh god, I can't reach that far. Oh god, that's Katsu. So, Katsu's falling in, right here. I should zoom in on that. Not looking good. But, given what's happening, Leorio breaks for him. Gives up on the fight. Kurapika's still in, you know, position. Leorio's already mid-dash. And wait. It's your boy. We're moving on. Grasps. I know, grasps is a crazy sound effect, but... Hold on! Get the rope! Pull him up! Grab Gatso, he's injured! Great going, kid, you saved him! Ow, I hit my nose! What were you thinking, kid? A mermaid would have hard pressed to survive the maelstrom out there! Why is he from Boston all of a sudden? I can't stick Leorio. He's killing me right now. I almost want to do a Joey Wheeler. What were you thinking? A mermaid would have been hard-pressed to survive that maelstrom out there. You'd go under in a split second. Oh, that's even Kurapika. I'm not even reading it right. Yeah, moron. If we hadn't grabbed your legs, you'd be sleeping with the fishes as we speak. No, that is Boston. That's very... I should have done Boston. I should have stuck with my gut. You were the ones fighting up here. So, Gone's the one that ends up grabbing him. They grab his legs. I guess it's Clamp. I should have done Clamp instead of Grasp. I did that incorrectly. My bad. But it's very hard to stick Leorio. He's got a lot of visual expression. Facial expression. It's hard to read him. I did a Boston for a moment there, and it felt right. But then as I did it, it felt too generic. But yeah, he says sleeping with the fishes as we speak. I should have done Boston. I should have stuck with it. I'm going to try not to, but it might happen naturally.
But you did grab my legs.
So we did. My apologies, Leorio, for the disrespect. Forget it. It was an honest mistake. Sorry for that crack about your clan. That does not make up for it. You do not threaten to end somebody's entire clan. Big move on Kurapika there. You do not just take a sorry for that.
Ah, what a pair you are. Arrogant, single-minded, but I've taken a liking to you. And I'm in such a good mood right now that I've decided to drop all three of you at the port nearest the exam hall.
Huh? What about your test?
Too nice a day for tests. Come on, I'll show you more about steering this tub.
I'm glad I could do that without the voice crack. That was a hard yay. I just went for it. Oh, there's Kurapika chilling. Yeah, here's Leorio again. His face changes drastically. Like, we're still in the first chapter he's been introduced, and his face just, it's hard to put a read on him. But, yeah, that yay coming from Gone, that's pure excitement. Again, mind you, Gone almost just died. So, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, check that out. We're at chapter 3. Chapter 3, The Ultimate Choice. Hunter's Exam Directions. This notice is sent to all Hunter applicants providing the date, time, and general location of the exam hall. This is the only information provided to applicants at this stage. This will further test applicants' accessibility. Here's a little fun picture of Kurapika. A lot of people struggle with Kurapika. Kurapika is a man. Well, technically he's a boy. I think he's 14 at this time. No, he might be 16. I'll have to Google that. But yeah, a lot of people first struggled with Kurapika, and it's very understandable. But when you watch the anime, it kind of makes sense. But yeah, that's one thing. So let's just hop into chapter 3. All these people now ride for Zaban City. Most of these people are probably going our way.
Thanks for everything, Captain. Fair seas to you.
And to you, lad, good luck. Oh, a final word, if I may. That lone pine tree up there on the hill might be a good start. Look for the exam hall.
Okay, thanks, bye!
Stop fretting, Gene. That's a fine lad you've got there.
Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot. Whoops. Oh, I did it. Sorry. I finally flipped and I forgot to show you guys. So, they're in Zaban City now. Or no, sorry, they're in Dolly Harbor. They're heading to Zaban City. So they're in the crowd looking for a bus ride with all these people. And then the captain tells Gon to head for the tree. And then mentions, stop fretting, Gene, that's a fine lad you've got there. So that's our first time seeing Gene mentioned off the island. Again, it's gonna be a while till we see him. I'm gonna spoil that, so don't freak out. He will show up. This isn't one of those stories where the dad doesn't show up. We will see him. I will spoil that, but just pay attention to it. It's an interesting story. It's a very interesting story, and there's a lot to be drawn from it, even after 30 years. I think it's been 30 years. Was this printed in 2005? It's only been 20 years. No, 1998. So almost 30 years. Depressingly, I'm 30 years. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not depressing. I've done well. I think. I've tried. I don't know about that, Gon. See, Zaban's right here on the map. Can't miss it. Why go up there the opposite way? Best shot's the express bus to Zaban. Climbing that hill would waste a lot of time. You sure that's what the captain suggested?
Yep, I'm gonna check it out. Beats waiting for a bus if you ask me.
Gon, you need to learn not to trust so much. I say we take the bus. Hey, where are you going? I find that I'm interested in what Gon may do. I thought you were more independent. Well, suit yourself. I'm sticking to what makes sense.
Did you hear that none of the express buses even made it to Zaban?
So it was a trap. Weeded out a lot of the stupid rookies this year. Hey guys, wait up! You shouldn't go off by yourselves. Who knows what lurks on that hill, right? So Gon is trusting the captain. Kurapika's trusting his gut. And Leorio is doing his best. What a creepy, crummy place. Not a soul around.
Actually, there's lots of folks here.
Yeah, keep your guard up.
But how can you tell?
I hear them breathing.
Yeah, and their clothes are rustling. Why are they all hiding?
Well, so made for having normal hearing. Shh. So we're in what appears to be an abandoned town. Oh, wait, wrong hand. Leorio can't hear or see a thing, but Gon and Kurapika can sense the other people. So again, we're already getting a feeling for the fact that Gon has just a natural sense for where to go and how to do things and attracting people. Kurapika just has the natural gut feeling, and Leorio's struggling to stay alive. Will he make it? The excitement. Time for the mind-boggling two-choice quiz! Oh, I should actually wait. I can actually, this is the sound effect I can't do with my mouth, but the golf clap. I can't make a golf clap with my mouth, but I can do a golf clap with my hands. You three heading for that pine tree? You'll have to go through this town to get there. The other trails are like a maze winding through the realms of ferocious magical beasts. I will pose a single question and give you 5 seconds to answer. Answer incorrectly and you fail. No wander's license for you, or any of you this year.
Okay, yeah.
This is another test. You must answer with 1 or 2. Say anything else, however clever, and you'll be wrong. Hold the phone. We get 1 question between the 3 of us, and if I fail, Kurapika botches it, it's it's more likely that you'll make a mistake. How depressing. No. Wait, no.
No, it means we get to put our heads together on this one.
I'm no whiz at quizzes. Okay, if you put it that way. What's the hold up here? So she's getting intense. But we are on to part 2 of the Hunter exam. How crazy will it get? But who's this mysterious stranger? A 4th person has arrived. Mind if I play through? Sorry, kid. I overheard you and the sailor friend. What? Chat with the captain? Well, he can go first, and we'll see what the questions are like. Thanks, later. Fools, I'll lay traps for him up ahead. Here's the question. Rogues have taken your mother and your true love captive. You may only rescue one. Your mother, your love. 1, 2. Which do you save? Huh? She can't be serious. This is a subjective issue rife with unquantifiable variables. How are we to simply guess which answer she prefers? 1. In fact, I'd choose my true love, but no doubt this old hag favors the answer I gave. And your reason? One may find another true love, but one's mother is irreplaceable. Mother. Yes. You may go. What? You've got to be kidding! You crazy old bat! What kind of quiz is this? I should have done higher pitched. I was still doing old lady voice. That was a bad Leorio. But again, he's got crazy facial range. Wish I could do shit like that, man. But our mysterious 4th person lies during his quiz. Interesting. There's no right answer to a question like that, and there never has been. You applicant screeners are full of crap, and you know that. And I'm not taking it. I'll find another route to the exam hall. There's no other route. Not for you. This is the way you must pass. Leave and you can forget about your license, huh? Leorio! What? You intend to go along with this farce? Hold it! The blonde one's heard. No more chit-chat. No more entertaining remarks. No more extraneous remarks. You all fail. Answer now. 1, 2. 1! Think, Leorio. It's a simple trick. Gone. You've picked up on it, I'm sure. It's not the question, but what we hear and don't hear. Here's the question. Your son and daughter have been kidnapped. You can only get one back. Which will you get back? Your son, your daughter. 1, 2. So, Leorio's pissed. He's got crazy face going. He straight up looks like a character from Arthur. Do you guys remember Arthur? When you're walking down the street. You guys remember that? He looks like an Arthur character. And you got the rhythm upon your feet. But she notices that Kurapika has figured it out. I don't know if you guys have figured it out yet. And I said, hey! But Kurapika can't say it because she said any more extraneous? I can't read. Why am I doing this? We're gonna keep moving on. Same question. She takes us for idiots. Keep on counting down. That's how long you have left to live, hag. Oh, the old lady's counting down. I'm not sure how I was supposed to count down and read that. Let's see if I can do that. 5. Same question. She takes us for an idiot. 4. Keep on counting down. 3. That's how long you have left to live, old hag. 2. 1. Beep. Time's up. Quack! Why'd you block me? Leorio, calm down. I won't. I'm pissed. I want to knock her head off and storm the hall exam. I want to bust some examiners' heads and show them they're not so hot. Who cares? Hunters, anyways, always slinking around, sniffing after bounties. Who needs them? I was really bad. That was a bad one. That was not a good sentence for me. Bad structure. Again, Leorio looks wild here. He changes, like, constantly. But again, Gon says nothing. Kurapika says nothing. Leorio doesn't answer the question because he's going to beat up an old lady. And he almost does. Or does he? He's unfazed, unbothered, in her lane. And next page. We passed the test, Leorio! Whew. Control your temper, Leorio. What? Don't you see? The correct response is no response. As you aptly said yourself, neither choice is right. She told us that we could only say one or two, but she didn't tell us that we had to say anything. Silence indeed was golden. But then snide punk! She didn't say he was right, she just said that he could go. I heard his scream. I don't think he got very far before encountering a magical beast. My conclusion is this isn't the right path. You're right. This is the right path. It's a plain trail, no branches or forks. You'll reach the summit in 2 hours. Old woman, my apologies. Quite all right, young man. People like you are what make the job interesting. Good luck with the rest of exam. Thanks. So, there was a trick to it. The trick was to not say anything because there was no correct answer. Not always true. You know, if your son kills cats at night and your daughter's like a really good person, you should probably save your daughter instead of your son who kills cats. So like, yeah. So, still situational, but I feel it. It's a good test. It's a fine test. But yeah, no. Yeah. Don't save the shitty kid. If you got 2 kids and one of them sucks, don't save the one that sucks. It's that easy. It's an easy answer. Sigh. I just can't figure it out. You can stop thinking now. Gone, we passed. What do you mean? We mean the quiz is over. That was a little Mickey Mousey.
Oh, I know, but one day you really have to make a choice like that. Then what? It won't be about which is correct, but about which is truly in your heart when the chips are down.
Ah, yes, the lad is perceived, the essential point of the test. What's abstract now may be a cruel reality later. It was a mix of pirate and old lady. One must be ready for such a crossroad in life. So poor Gon was just sitting there thinking about who he would actually save. And again, pay attention to this. It's going to take us a while to read through all this so you can think about it. Gon thinks a lot. He might seem like a stupid kid, but... Oh, it's not... But he's actually thinking about who he would choose if he had to save one or the other. Gon's locked in. It's gonna be a wild ride. We are almost halfway. We're a little under halfway. Ooh, chapter 4! Beware, magical beasts. The old woman said it was a 2-hour hike, but it's getting dark. We've been at this for 4 hours at least. Sheesh, another magical beast warning. Forget beasts, where's this stupid exam hall? I'm hungry, I have to take a dump. Come on, Leorio. There it is. There's a house under the pine tree. The couple who live there are navigators. If you manage a favorable impression, they'll see you to the exam hall. There's Leorio, looking fucking totally different again. He does in fact say, I'm hungry and I have to take a dump. That is canon. Can I get it? There it is. He does in fact say that. Also, can I... I'll just show that real quick. So yeah, that is the cover, in case you guys are wondering. I don't know if I'll be able to change it. I'll probably have to change it on breaks. I didn't really prep for that. I didn't know if I'd actually be able to read through a whole book today, which now that I'm saying that out loud, I feel really stupid. We might be able to kill a couple books today. I don't know how many, but we'll see. Chapter 4, Kiriko, Wicked Magical Volphase. The Hunter exam is held at a different place each year. It is the job of the navigator to know where it is and to guide promising hunter applicants there. It is all but impossible to reach the hall without their guidance. The hall is deliberately hard to find, and the path is strewn about with traps to whittle down the number of applicants. Any applicant who gets through screening must find a navigator and then prove to that navigator that he or she is worthy. Oh, we're finally here! It's so quiet. Are we the only applicants to arrive? Hello? Anyone here? Huh? So again, there's Gon following the navigator on his way to the hunter exam, and there's just getting people dying. Gon's a psychopath. That's a spoiler. That's just a, like, watch it through this story, because I'm not going to be able to, like, read the story multiple times. You might have to watch the show, but I'm going to read it with you, and I'm going to talk about it. Gon's a psychopath. Like, actually. Again, remember, chapter 1, he was following a fox bear to get its cub. He wasn't just going after a wild cub. He wanted, yeah, he's a psychopath. He's crazy. He wasn't just going after a lone cub. He was in fox bear territory. No. Psychopath. But again, they just got there. Leorio finally starting to get some consistency to his face in chapter 4. Kill! A magical beast! So our first encounter with a magical beast. Not great when the only thing it's saying is kill. Although, I guess the King of the Swamp could be technically counted. I guess a fox bear could be counted as a magical beast. I'm not actually sure what the qualifications are for a magical beast. I'm not actually sure. Probably some sort of magic, but I'm not... Oh, I should have specified. You'll notice that it's got one hostage in its hands and another beaten down. So we're in a situation here. We gotta save her! Leorio, see to his injuries. I'm on it! Good luck! It ran for the forest, but which way? Shh. This way! He saw that fleeting shadow in the inky darkness of the forest. Boing, boing, boing. Snap, dash, spring. This kid is really something. So, Gon, in the dead of the night, is tracking the Kiriko. Oh, I should, yeah, okay, I spoiled that. Okay, that's the name of it, I spoiled that, my bad. It's, chasing the magical beast. I guess the name of the magical beast doesn't really spoil anything for you. But in the darkness of the night, Gon is leaping through the trees and tracking the magical beast. Let her go, you! Make me squirt! Did you hear that? It talked! Of course it talked! That's why they're called magical beasts! How could you not know that? This one's a Kiriko! They're shapeshifters. They can even take on human form, so be careful. If they can talk, this'll be easy! So again, this giant beast is flipping through the trees with ease, and Gon is right behind it. What? Such speed! Whack! Catch her, Kurapika! Huh, that was reckless. You little bird. So with a single leap, Gon catches up to it, smacks it in the head with his fishing rod, and Kurapika catches her. But now Gon is being pursued. What will happen next? I'll get you for this! Hey, come back! How are you feeling? Any pain? No, I'm fine. Where's my husband? Is he alright? Don't worry. A friend of ours is with him. Please, I beg you to take me to him. These tattoos. You're Kurapika. Are you okay? Yeah, Gon is chasing the beast. Is the man alright? Yeah, sure, he's just knocked around. Scrapes and bruises mostly, nothing serious. I gave him some painkillers and he's sleeping now. I see. Quack! So, Gon takes off after the beast. The beast says, I'll get you for this, but then takes off and Gon chases after. Kurapika is tending to her as she asks about her husband. Kurapika notices her tattoos. I mean, they are kind of noticeable, but Leorio shows up, leaving the guy back at the house, and Kurapika quacks him. Right in the fuck again. Leorio looks different every chapter. No, I'm kidding. That's bad humor. That's bad humor. How'd you know? I hate to disappoint, but I didn't. Leorio said he would look after the injured man, and I hit him because I thought he'd abandoned that obligation to saunter out here. A lucky mistake. Now then, answer me this. Who are you? So Kurapika guessed correctly. It was another Kiriko. It wasn't Leorio. Leorio had shapeshifted. No, I'm kidding. The Kiriko had shapeshifted into Leorio. And then Kurapika calls her on her bluff. And then we have Gon standing in a dark field, all alone. Kiki! Pretty good moves, kid. Actually got a hit on me, but that stroke is gonna cost you! Yeah.
My name's Gon. What's yours?
So Gon gets encountered in a field by the Kiriko. Tells him good moves, and it's gonna cost him, and goes in for the hit, and Gon tells him his name.
Where's the actual magical beast I hid? You some friend of his? You're not him, that's for sure. Not that I won't fight you, if I have to.
How'd you figure that out?
Well, geez, there's your face. It's nothing like his. And your voice is a little thinner and higher pitched, too.
Honey, come here. You gotta check this out. It's been ages since a human was able to tell us apart, and so easily.
Can you tell them apart? No, not at all. The one Kurapika and I bopped is the husband.
So which one is that? As you've now realized, we're the Navigators.
I'm their daughter.
I'm their son. So Gon was actually able to tell the two beasts apart. We were actually dealing with two beasts and their kids. And since Gon was able to tell them apart, they let him pass. They didn't even fight, no combat, just laughing. Because Gon was aware that they were two different magical beasts just by their, face and sound. But again, Gon straight up says,
not that I won't fight you, if I have to.
So Gon was ready. He just hadn't harmed this one yet, so he didn't see a reason to fight it. So kid's a psycho. Literally a psycho. I love this story. It subverts your expectations many times.
These tattoos signify a Sumai woman's betrothal to a god, and her These tattoos signify a Sumai woman's betrothal to God and her vow of chastity. Few today would recognize such ancient symbols on sight. However, Kurapika did, and also knew their significance, that I therefore had no spouse.
Leorio, on the other hand, never figured me out. Oopsies. But he did apply exceptional first aid skills. More to the point, he ministered what thought to be my needs in He ministered to what he thought were my needs with great diligence and compassion. Shucks, it was nothing. Sorry, I really screwed that line up. As for Gon, he displayed extraordinary agility. He displayed extraordinary agility and perceptions few humans have ever naturally gifted. Bad line. As for Gon, he displayed extraordinary agility and perception few humans have ever been naturally gifted. Didn't see him for a navigator though. Whooped him good. You all pass. We'll take you straight to the exam hall. Gon and his friends enjoyed their brief flight, but had to wonder if this was just the screening process. What did the exam itself have in store for them? So again, she has her tattoos that Kurapika noticed. So again, Kurapika's starting to look like a young man here. Less androgynous, more young manish, but still a bit. Leorio's got another crazy two faces to add to the collection. But there's Gon, classic, and then I love this one. That's a great. Everybody loves a good moon silhouette. But yeah, this is not just a normal story. We hold on to your butts, to quote Samuel Jackson from Jurassic Park. Oh, here we go, chapter 5. The first phase begins, part 1. Oh, get ready. Are you guys ready? Little spoiler here. Hisoka. That's a new one for ya. Zarbon City. 2510 Tobashi Street. That's the one. There it is. The exam hall? Wow! Woo! Here's where the best of the best come. Aspiring hunters from all over the world.
Wonder how Dad felt in this moment on his first try at the hunter exam.
I meant next door. Welcome in, named. So here's the Kiriko in disguise again. We're in Zarbon City, and they all think it's this giant building here. Welcome in, named. Oh, you missed it, named. I was playing Fantasy Life, and I spawned 3 potatoes and 3 trees in 45 minutes. It was crazy. It was like every time I changed my level back and forth, like you taught me, it was spawning something. I spawned so many trees so quickly back to back that it glitched out and I had to leave and come back because it wouldn't spawn back to back trees. It said there was trees there, but the god tree wouldn't spawn back to back. It was weird. What you showed me was working too well earlier. But I couldn't get my flowers to spawn. I don't know if they're actually timed to 24 hours. I've never actually had to wait for them. They've always just been there when I've logged on, but they weren't today. So I decided to start reading. But welcome in. We're reading Hunter x Hunter. I'm not sure how far we'll get. We're gonna open a pack of cards after every volume. We're on volume 1 right now. I'll probably try to take a break after each volume or maybe in between volumes. I'm not sure yet. But I love this book. I'm so excited to share it with everyone. I hope everybody's enjoying it. I hope the volume's good. I think it's good. A greasy spoon? This is a gag, right? You're saying all the hunter exam applicants are jammed into that dive? That's exactly it. Did you expect the hall to be something conspicuous? Something that looked like it could hold all those countless candidates?
Welcome. What'll it be?
The steak combo.
Grilled or boiled?
Grilled. Over a low flame.
Coming up.
This way. Chink, shit, zoop.
1 in 10,000. Huh? The odds you'd get this far. Not bad for your first run at the exam. Good luck the rest of that way. And look. Oh, wait. Good luck the rest of the way. And look me up next year, won't ya? So now we're in a little restaurant. A Greasy Spoon. If you've never been to a Greasy Spoon, it's really hard to describe, but it's like a dirty restaurant from the outside, but then you go inside and you realize everything's just like well worn and it's been there for 100 years and it's like the most comfortable place on earth. And it just looks dirty because, again, it's just well worn. Nothing's actually dirty. It's a Greasy Spoon. But like, have you ever tried to actually clean a Greasy Spoon? I don't know if that's actually the saying. I'm lying. I'm just making shit up. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry. But I have been to many Greasy Spoons. It's the best place to get an omelet. It's not even an argument. Oh, but if you couldn't tell, the sound effects of the they're on an elevator. So, if you couldn't tell, I was trying to do my best. What did he mean? He thinks we won't make it all the way this year? 3rd year's the charm. On average, every 3 years, a talented rookie triumphs on their first try. So I'm told. Many rookies mentally crack under the demands of the test, while others are crushed by veteran applicants and never take another crack at it.
So why? So why do so many people want to be hunters? Why do they keep pushing themselves through this grinder?
Don't you know anything about anything, kid? Being a hunter is the most lucrative, noble career there is. Goody goody, money grubber. So we're on the elevator. And they're talking about how grueling it is to become a hunter and how every 3 years a rookie makes it. And what do we have? 3 rookies! So, yeah. And we don't know. Maybe it was last year a rookie made it. Yeah, baby, we got 3. So find out next time. No, I'm kidding. Find out next time. The license is only given to fully qualified hunters. With it, you have a carte blanche to enter most countries and use almost all available public resources. Of the 100 richest people in the world, 60 are hunters. The license is a symbol of fame and fortune. The price you would fetch if you sold it would guarantee no one in the family would have to work for at least 7 generations. A hunter's real job is to secure order in both society and nature in the image of bagging animals and scrounging for treasure that belongs to low life and for amateurs. I misread that. A hunter's real job is to secure order in both society and nature. The image of bagging animals and scrounging for treasure belongs to the low lifes and amateurs. The pro hunter seeks to preserve and protect precious cultural artifacts, as well as local flora and fauna. Equally important is tracking down wanted criminals and poachers. Needless to say, it requires profound knowledge, sound mind and body, both strong conviction. It's tough, but it's rewarding. How about it, Gon? Yes, what does being a hunter mean to you?
It's a career, sure, but
we're here. Hold that thought, Gon. So they're confusing poor Gon. I need to get that as an emote, actually. Again, Gon's here. Yeah, no, I wouldn't know, honestly, if it weren't for the anime. I watched the anime first, and then I got into reading the manga, but here we are. Bing! No words, just breathing. Everyone here is 1 in 10,000. They're clearly experts in their own fields. Not one of them is a loser. Mighty gloomy down here, like a subway tunnel. I wonder how many are here. Hey, you're the 405th. Yeah, I got that right. Okay, I want to make sure I had that right. So Karapika is quickly realizing how many people there are and that each one of them is 1 in 10,000. So it's not going to be a cakewalk if there's this many people and each one is as special as they are. And now our young heroes are noticed by potentially one of the strongest people in the story. It's unconfirmed. It's not even a spoiler. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. How you do? My name's Tompa. Pleased to meet ya. Here's your number badge, sir. I gather you're new. Can you tell? Pretty much. This is my 35th go. I started when I was 10. 35th? Yep. You might say I'm an expert examinee. Anything you want to know, just ask. Thanks. He sounds proud of it. 34 failures so far? But he's failed year after year. You know everyone here then? Just about. I'll point out some of the regulars. Let's see. 103 Bourbon, the Snake Charmer. A tenacious competitor. Get on his bad side and you'll never get off. 255 Toto the Wrestler. Strong as anything and a lot smarter than he looks. 76 Cherry the Martial Artist. In terms of unarmed combat, he's the best. 197, 198, 199. Those are the Amori brothers. They specialize in teamwork and they keep getting better and better at it. 384 Greta the Huntsman. He's darn handy with blow darts and clubs. That's just a sample. That's just a sample of a host of capable people who haven't quite made the grade yet. We got Tompa, number 16. So again, this is his 35th attempt. He started when he was 10. And he's number 16, so he's one of the first people here. Sus indeed. One of the first people here. Started when he was Gon's age. And he knows everybody. Tompa's a wild guy. Still, again, unconfirmed. Could be one of the strongest people in the story. Nobody knows. But we got our competitors. A lot of people. And then, hold on. What is this? Something off screen. Could it be Blackbeard? No, I'm kidding. Behold, now you see them, now you don't. No tricks involved. You should be more careful. At least apologize when you bump into someone. He's back too. Number 44, Hisoka, the Magician. He seemed like a shoo-in last year, but he attacked an examiner he didn't approve of, and he was disqualified. And they let him take it again? Tell him to take a hike. Of course not. They get new examiners every year. They decide what the tests are and who takes them. The devil himself could pass the hunter exam if the examiner wanted it. An exam if the examiner wanted it. Hisoka took out 20 examinees last year, a score I'm sure he won't mind on improving. Steer clear of him if you can. So here he is. Hisoka, the Magician. Hisoka will also go through a lot of changes. None of which are for the better. Yeah. Yeah, Hisoka's getting sus as hell. They're all sus. They're in a fucking subway tunnel. we can get the next page. There's lots of others like him too, but I can show you the ropes. Great. Poor little newbies. The latest hapless victims of Rookie Crusher Tompa. Hey, what do we say? One second, guys. A toast, a drink, to friendship and luck. Sure. Those cans of juice contain a super laxative. One sip and you're glued to the porcelain throne for 3 days. Not a viable position for taking the hunter exam.
This tastes weird, Tompa. It must have gone bad.
Really? Oh gosh, dear me, that's odd. What gives? The laxative is practically odorless and tasteless. What kind of taste buds does this kid have? Ugh, I'm not drinking this. So here it is. Tompa the Rookie Crusher. For some reason, Tompa decided that he was just gonna crush rookies every year, year after year. Now the question is, did he get crushed when he was 10 and decide to carry on the tradition? Or at 10, was he already a psychopath and decided he was just gonna fuck with other people? The world may never know. Is he? Or is he just one of the greatest manipulators ever, and he just hunts for fresh meat? I don't actually know, I'm just fucking around. But Gon was able to immediately taste the laxative. He knew it was there. Oh shit, we're on chapter 6 already. Alright, 1 second, let me grab a quick drink. Sorry, I have to drink a little chocolate milk. I have to get something on my stomach. Out of my stomach. In case you are wondering, yes, I did go to the Traveling Price is Right show. I didn't feel like driving to the actual one and getting seats, so I went to the traveling one. It was worth it. It was definitely worth it. Chapter 6. The first phase begins. Part 2. There's Kite. Again, we're 6 chapters in, and you're just seeing Kite for the first time again, and it's in between pages. So, like, you can love Kite, but just wait. You're gonna have to wait. So here's Gon playing with snails. I never realized how much I love this snail. Look at him. He's just a guy. Oh god, I'm struggling with the page there. My deepest apologies!
Oh, that's okay, Tompa. It's just lucky that I drank first. Taste is a vital forest survival tool, so my tongue's trained to detect anything iffy.
Drat! Seems like a native twerp. But that's a feral savant. Wow, that's fucked up. You can't just call somebody a native twerp feral savant. Wow, that is some 1998 lingo. You cannot call somebody that. A native twerp feral savant. Whew. That's lucky, alright. And his friends caught on so quick. So much for my opening gambit. Lots of rookies this year that just I can't seem to get through with my usual bag of tricks. Take 294 Hanzo. Once he started yakking and I said hi, immediately. Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually a ninja. I just want a license so I can hunt the elusive hermit scrolls. Rumor is it's in a country barred to commoners. Nice chatting with you. Helps lighten the dismal mood around here. He's a prime sucker. Do you want a drink? A shinobi eat and drink nothing offered to them by others. No offense. Sure! Assassin's eyes. So here we go. Tompa is trying to crush some rookies, And it's not going so well. Can I get some clarity, please? Hello? Come on, camera, you're as blind as me. What the fuck? So here's Tompa, he's trying to crush some rookies. And he couldn't get past Hanzo because Hanzo is a Jabberjaw. But as soon as he was offered a drink, Hanzo gave him the old eyes. Hanzo knows he's a ninja. He's a ninja. Next time on Naruto. As for 187 Nicholas. One moment, please. Tompa. Oh, you're on your 35th attempt. That's the second highest number of tries by anyone. You do, however, hold the record for consecutive tries at 30. Pretty impressive. You make a good showing every time, but you get too caught up in whittling down the newbie faction to make the cut. That's how you earn this red. Actually, I don't know what that word is. Sobriquet? Sobrick? I'm assuming that means it means nickname due to you know, just what the fuck? I've never actually realized what word this is. What the fuck? Anybody know what word this is? I'm gonna type it real quick. I've never actually caught on to this word being so fucking weird. I'm guessing I've just skipped it until now when I had to read it out loud. I have no idea what that word is. That's how you win the nickname Rookie Crusher. Therefore, I'll decline your overtures. And then there's number 301. He's just too creepy. I decided to take a pass. Only one of them actually drank the juice. Number 99, Kilo. He has the same age, about 405, but he's clearly clueless. He still has lots to learn about life. He's too ready to explode. Tompa, can you spare another can of that juice? Huh? I sure am thirsty. It must be the nerves. So here's Nicholas. This is the nerd using that word. I've no idea how to say this word. Sobriquet? Sobriquet? How you earn the sobriquet? I don't fucking know. And then we got this fucker. And then number 99, Killua. Look at them Kingdom Hearts feet. But look how many cans of juice this boy's got. Okay. Nope. Yummy. What's up? The first one should have kicked in by now. Drink 5 of those cans and you'll die of dehydration. It's okay. I'm doing fine, really. I've built up my resistance. No poison will kill me. But he doesn't even know what kind of drug I used. Is he resistant to everything? The rookies this year are just too strange. Actually, which means this exam is gonna be fun. Click. As of now, registration is closed. Oh no, wait, what? Did I screw something up? Wait, what? What's oh no? So here's Killua drinking like 6 cans of laxative. Oh yeah. And then we have the most wonderful alarm you've ever seen. I just love that it shuts up to look at it. It's just, it is literally the most, oh god. It is the most wonderful alarm you've ever seen. Right? I shaved. I wanted to make sure I could do my worm. Would you guys still watch me if I was a worm? The hunter's exam will now begin. Everybody ready? Good. One. This way. Just so there's no mistake, the hunter exam is very rigorous. If you lack the necessary ability, too bad. If you're unlucky, again, too bad. And examinees are not above sabotaging each other, as you saw. If you're okay with that, then you're welcome to continue. Tip top. Drop, drop. And just like that, the exam has begun. Look at this man. He's fucking ready. Still with me? Good. You 404 applicants may enter the first phase. Apart from the armless guy, that's everybody. I'd hoped a few would chicken out. This is odd. What's... Hey, what's up? Why is everyone in such a rush? As I thought, the pace is quickening.
Yeah, the guys in the front have started running.
I am Satotes, your examiner for the first phase of the exam, as well as your guide to the second phase. So Satotes is a great looking guy. Feel free to love Satotes. I actually have a dream to one day run the distance they do in the hunter exam at the Gon and Killua pace, but I'll probably never do that. We'll make that a sub goal. How about that? You guys can subscribe to make me run the hunter exam at Gon and Killua's pace one day. I'll do it. I'd do it for money. My mom literally used to train people to run marathons, so like she could do it. She would love to teach me how to run a marathon. Second, but what's the first? This! What else? I told you the exam had begun, did I not? You're now taking it. All you have to do is keep up. Simple. Keep with me, no? Oh, God, yeah. Where we're going and when we'll get there, I can't say. Just to find out, just follow, follow, follow. That is simple. Simple indeed.
Simple weird, I think.
Not really. It's just an endurance test. No problem there. I can keep up with anybody. This isn't just about physical endurance. There's a psychological element, as well as not knowing how long we have to keep running. It will seriously test our mental resilience. A skateboard? That's cheating! How so? How do you think? He told us it's an endurance test.
No, you said that. He said only to follow.
Hey, whose side are you on? Yelling just wastes energy, Leorio, and it irritates me. Don't forget we could bring whatever we wanted. I know. So here's Mr. Satotes being cold as fuck. Just follow, follow, follow. Dude, running through the pitch black would be intense. I don't think I could do it. Just following the people in front of you. It's a good question. That's one of the things I love about this story is there's so many people who are just brushed off and you like think about them later and you're like, wait a minute. That's terrifying. But here comes Killua farming aura, as the kids say. One of the original aura farmers. Up there with Piccolo. Now again, Leorio's starting to get a consistent face at this point. Hey, you. How old are you?
Almost 12.
Oh yeah? Me too, huh? I think I'll run for a bit.
Wow, Cool. I'm Killua. I'm Gon.
Who are you, Pops? Pops! Oh, Pops, I'm not even 20! No way! And 2 gone! That's it, our friendship's over!
I'm not getting involved. We've been running for about 3 hours. We must have covered nearly 40 kilometers at this pace. Some have dropped out by now, but how much longer can we keep running?
So here's Killua. Again, farming Aura, flipping off his board. He's shocked that Gon's here at the same age, and he feels the need to run. Instead of just, chilling on his board, he's got to go, but bam! Leorio's not even 20. Shocks poor Gon. Karapika doesn't want involved. But Karapika's starting to waver. They're at 40 kilometers. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. Whoops. Embarrassing. This is nuts. We've been running for almost 4, maybe 5 hours. Nobody's dropped out.
How you doing? I didn't expect such a tough first phase. Correction, I didn't expect such tough applicants. These guys are the cream of the crop. I didn't appreciate that until now. I'm seriously outclassed. Odds to get this far, 1 in 10,000. And a rookie might pass every 3 years. Who am I kidding? I'm not done. I'm finished. I'm kaput. And over here, you guys got no chance. Oh, he's failed, Gon. Come on, that's how it goes. That's crazy.
I have not. Is that the, oh god, what's he look like? I think I know what you're talking about. I've just never actually seen it myself. I've seen it, just not, like, watched it. Alright, so Leorio faltered. If you guys were making bets, Leorio's the first to he cracked. Look at him. We've all been there, though. Yeah. A lot of you probably saw it coming. I came here to become a hunter, and that's where I'll stop, full stop!
Whoa. Yank. Wow, cool. I gotta try that. I want to try your skateboard.
60 kilometers and counting. Number of dropouts, 0. And bam, Leorio's back in it. But Gon grabs his suitcase. And Killua is interested. 60 kilometers and counting. So yeah, again, all of the people in this exam, all 404, they running. 60 kilometers is probably, what, 32 miles? I'll just ask my mom. Alright, so it's about 40 miles. Oh shit, are we on chapter 7? Holy shit, we're almost done, guys. Oh, chapter 7, respective reasons. Killua with a little face.
Not possible. Not possible. Not possible.
No way! No way! No way! Number one in academics, number one in sports. No one else can remotely compare. Everyone else is forever after me. You got it well. It's simply inconceivable. How can I like me? A flunk, a dropout, a loser. Failure, idiot, dropout, loser. So, not much to see, just pretty much my monologue. It's just what I think constantly put on page. So, yeah, that hits too close to home. We're gonna get off. No! No! He's done. Hit the wall. Hey, rookie. Yeah, slowpoke. It's only been 6 hours. Look at it. He's all tuckered out. What a baby. You get it? This year's pathetic award guy. How'd a loser like you get this far anyways? You can't cut it, man. Go home to mommy. So, nerd kid, he broke. It had to happen. I never noticed that this page just looks like his face with the tunnel. I never put that together. That's great. What a good use of space. Hey, wasting! I don't know if you got my message. Now then, let's pick up the pace a bit, shall we? Check this guy out, would ya? Look at him, he's just out for a Sunday stroll. Thump, 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 thump. Probably lose some on this leg. Thank you! I tried to tell Pate happy birthday, but I realized I'd only ever heard you say her name, so I didn't know how to spell it, and I felt really bad, so I was just like, ooh, how do I say this without looking dumb? So I figured I would just attempt it and look dumb. So I hope I wasn't offensive and spelling her name wrong. Nice, okay, cool. So here we have Mr. Satotes. Dude's not even sweating. Look at this shit. This is some Doctor Who fucking Junito Ito. Junji Ito? What's that artist? Some crazy ass shit. But I hope everybody's enjoying this. I hope everybody's having fun. Hope we're all doing well. We're about to finish up a book. I'll probably have to take a short little break. And get book 2 on screen. And yeah. I didn't really think I was gonna be able to get through this so quickly. I'm loving this. How are you doing, Leorio? Great! Never better! Found the extra steam in the boiler once I stopped giving a fig about how I looked. Strip me naked! I'm keeping up! Go ahead and pretend you know if you want me to. He raises a good point. May I ask you something? Save your energy for not chit-chat. Is it really about money you're after? I bet not. I've only known you for a few days, and it's that true. You're not discreet, and you're not a fool. Or blah, blah, blah. You're an indiscreet fool, but you're not as shallow as they say. I think not. I've met many people motivated by only money, and they don't show this kind of dedication. Fat lot you know. The Scarlet Eyes. So, Leorio's dying. If you've never had sweat like that, eat as much food as you possibly can, and then don't drink water for the rest of the day, and you will sweat like that, I swear. No, don't do that, please don't. I could not live with myself if somebody died like King Elvis. Please don't die. Drink water. Drink plenty of water and eat fiber. But Kurapika's onto him. Kurapika knows. He knows. The Scarlet Eyes. That's why the Kurta were targeted. The Scarlet Eyes are a special trait of my clan. Our eyes turn Our eyes turn a fiery scarlet when our passions are excited, and our irises stay that color when we die. It's regarded as one of the most beautiful colors in the world. That's why the Phantom Troop attacked. Their eyes were stolen from every single body, all of them, killed for what death creates. So I've sworn to capture the Phantom Troop and recover the eyes of my clan. They've already probably been sold on the black market to wealthy and powerful clients the normal folks can't meet, but hunters can. A hunter under contract to rich clients can gain plenty of access and information. Contact everyone who hates those kinds of hunters. They have no pride or honor. They're just dogs. They're out for petty rewards. My own pride is nothing to my kinsman's suffering. Sorry, but I don't have such lofty motivations, Karapika. Money is all I'm after. Now, mind you, they're 60 kilometers in. I could keep doing the huffing and puffing, but I'm just gonna make them sound tired. Maybe I should do the huffing and puffing. Tired's a little nothing without it. But people are starting to drop. So Karapika's clan was murdered for their eyes. The more passion they feel, the redder their eyes get, and when they're murdered, their eyes stay the color they were. So basically they were all murdered with their eyes as red as possible, and then plucked from their corpses. Actually, I think this is the proper time to explain it. Essentially, the Phantom Troop lined up all the family members and then murdered the children in front of the parents so that the parents' eyes would be more red so that they could pluck the most red eyes. But they essentially murdered the kids in front of the parents so that they could get more valuable eyes. And then Karapika found everything else. Karapika wasn't in the town at the time because he was on a personal adventure to the nearby local town of normal people because he wanted to see what it was like, and he just so happened to miss the massacre. So that's never mentioned in the story. You guys wouldn't ever learn that unless I had the other book. So maybe I'll get the other book and we can just read it whenever now. But that's the synopsis. But Karapika wants to capture them, and if you guys remember, the captain said they're a Class A bounty. Even seasoned hunters bulk at going after them. So Karapika's, he's got a lot cut out for him. Oh, and I will spoil this. Yeah, right? I will spoil this. The author of the story said that Karapika will die, but as of book 37, he's still alive. So if you like Karapika, you can put your faith in him because he's still around. And it's been like a book every 5 years, so he probably won't die. Just from time. That's not true, Leorio. Not everything in this world can be bought, Leorio, and you know that. Ha! Dream on! Everything's got a price. Human life, human hearts, even dreams. There's nothing that isn't for sale. What a terrible thing to say. What? So, it's a fact. My friend would still be alive if I had the price of his life. Was he ill? He could have been cured with surgery, but the cost was obscene. I'm a simple guy, so I figured I'd become a doctor, so I could cure the kids with the same disease and tell their parents they owed me nothing. Me? A doctor? It's a joke. You know how much money it costs to even try to become a doctor? It boggles the mind. It's always about money. Money! Always! That's why I want it. Halfway up the stairs. Number of dropouts. 37. Nice! Hell yeah! What you enhancing? My Switch 2 pre-order from Walmart came with Pringles. The Coke for free! Bro, yes! Was it just regular Pringles? Regular Pringles and a Coke slaps. But here we go. Leorio's true motivation. He wanted to be a doctor, but he couldn't. But he can take the hunter exam for free. And like he said, of the top 100, 60 people are hunters. Or top 100 richest, sorry. Oh, and if you look, Gon and Killua, right behind Mr. Satodes. The worker let me out in front of... Oh, nice! Oh, we got double Switch lovers! Hell yeah! So yes, if you didn't see that coming, Leorio actually lost a friend to a curable illness, and he wants to save people, which, you know, you need money to do for free, and that's a pretty righteous cause. He just doesn't want to be seen as weak, which, again, 1998 was a different type of masculinity. It was a different time.
Hey, we're ahead of everybody now.
Yeah, it's the slow pace. Climbing slowly tires you faster. Maybe the whole hunter exam is like this. Tedious and boring.
So why do you want to be a hunter?
That's the thing, Gon. I don't. I'm just interested in the exam. I heard it was really tough. So far, it ain't. How about you?
Me? My dad's a hunter, and I just want to be like him.
What's he like?
I don't know.
You're weird, Gon.
Really? I was raised by my aunt since I was a baby. All I ever saw was a picture of my dad. But a few years ago, I met a guy named Kite. He knew my dad and he told me lots about him. The discovery of the Lorca civilization.
Or wait. Wait, no, shoot. Oh my god, my voice freaked out. I read that as Gon, but my brain knew it was a man's voice. 1 second. Oh, okay. 1 sec. I need a drink. I just tried to switch between child and adult voice instantly. Yeah, right. Thank you. It's from an old company we used to buy from religiously, but they went out of business. I love this shirt. So that is the mixture of my last two flavors of G Fuel. It is tasty. It is strawberry daiquiri mixed with... Ooh, I don't even... Give me 1 second. It's strawberry daiquiri and something mixed together. So it is peach daiquiri, and then I got a little sample of G Fuel's Revive Vibe formula. You wanted picked up. So that is peach kiwi dragon fruit. So it's strawberry daiquiri with peach kiwi dragon fruit. It's really tasty. I know, you're going to take my chair again for a bit, but I'm about to take a break anyways, because we're almost done with this book, and I think my mom's getting ready to leave for the day, so I want to make sure I say goodbye to her before she leaves. Alright, so I lied. I guess Kite actually has a single page here. The discovery of the Lorica civilization ruins, the establishment of a breeding program for the two-headed wolf, the excavation of the Congo gold vein, the annihilation of the Koot gang of thieves. Jing's hunts are wide and limitless. Jing could be a triple-star hunter, but he hasn't bothered to apply for the classification. Triple-star hunter is the highest class of hunter. There are less than 10 in the world. Requirements include several achievements with global ramifications on historical discoveries or historical discoveries of major importance. So here's Gon and Killua chatting it up. Killua says it ain't so hard. Happy birthday, brother. Hey, that's wild. good luck on your first day of work. Not sure. I'm gonna pick medic. I'm gonna go with medic. I think that's yeah, we're gonna go with medic. He's that amazing? Kite thinks so.
He seemed to be prouder of my dad than he was of himself.
I forgot it was Gone's voice. My bad.
That's what makes me want to follow my dad's footsteps.
Look! The exit! We can get out of this tunnel soon! Wow. Just a few more steps, Leorio. Finally. Wild. Where are we? Oh wait, did I show the last page? Did I skip a page? No, did I show this? Did I show Kite? No, I showed Gon and Killua. Did I show Kite though? So we get a little flashback to Kite. Again, nothing new with Kite. It's just the original picture of Gon after he was attacked by the Fox Bear. Just with a little more dialogue between the two. Hilariously, this is all cut from the anime. If you watch the anime for 2000, I think it's in the 1999. But if you watch the 2011 anime, all of this is cut with Kite. Kite does not appear until like the second half of the story, which is really weird. But I didn't write it. Not my control. But again, we're at the exit.
The Milsey Wetlands, also known as Swindler's Swamp. It comprises the next leg of the phase. Please note.
Oh wait, this is Sato's. The Milsey Wetlands, also known as Swindler's Swamp. It comprises the next leg of the first phase. The next leg of the first phase. Please note that there are many crafty and voracious creatures, unique to these wetlands, that'll trick you in the blink of an eye and eat you with relish. Follow me and stay focused. If you are deceived, you are dead. He's fucking serious now, dude. He's got that tired look. He's tired of fucking rookies dying. Oh, chapter 8. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, he's tired. The other enemy. So chapter 8, and here's This Is Fun. If you guys didn't know, special thanks to, I can't remember that fucking, what is it? Hey, hello! Nako Takeuchi. So the author of Sailor Moon is now married to the author of Hunter x Hunter, but at this time, I believe they were just dating. But yeah, if you didn't know, I believe they're just dating at this time. But believe it or not, if he dies without finishing this story, she is the only person with permission to continue Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I thought you'd like that. Thank you, welcome in. We're just doing a little Hunter x Hunter reading since it's my birthday. I didn't actually think anybody would enjoy this, so it was a reward for a while, but now I'm kind of just gonna make it a weekly thing. I don't know when. Probably whatever day of the week starts with H. Conk. Ah! Allow me to allow me to reiterate. The creatures here are Allow me to reiterate. The creatures here are wily and their tricks are endless and deadly. This is not their whim, but their basis of their entire ecosystem. That is why it's called Swindler's Swamp. Follow me closely and stay focused. If you don't, you're lost. Nice of him to warn us. Can't dupe someone who's on the lookout for tricks. It's a lie! He's lying! Nice, welcome. We're gonna try to read as much as I can today. It looks like, oh wait, shoot, what just happened? I don't have my thing on. I don't have my headset on, I didn't, holy shit. Somebody just donate? Follower goal? Holy shit! I didn't have my headset on, thank you! Follows are anonymous here because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to do that. So they're anonymous. Damn, 210. That's like 6 today. I was at 204 at the start of it. Holy shit. Damn. Thank you guys. Holy shit. Where was I? I don't remember what I was showing. Oh, this poor guy. He got shut on by the door. He almost made it. God, can you imagine that? Imagine being in like a 70-kilometer dark tunnel and then you just get left in it. I'd go crazy. Oh my god, you'd have to. What would you do? You'd have to go back. Oh, that's a nightmare. Let's keep reading. I don't want to think about that. That's a nightmare. Oh, yeah, wait, you gotta see this. He's lying! It's a lie! Appearing from around the corner. He's an imposter! He's not the examiner! I'm the examiner! An imposter? But I'll show you! He's one of the wetlands creatures, the man-faced ape! They lust after human flesh, but are too weak in limb to capture prey on their own, so they disguise themselves and lead crowds of humans to the wetlands where in cooperation with other creatures they capture them alive. This time they've swept up an entire hunter application pool. Oh shit! Holy shit! Wait, what the fuck? Holy shit, named Goblin! What the fuck? The fuck? Holy shit! That's crazy! Holy shit! God damn! What the fuck? You gotta celebrate that. 1 second, we'll get some packs here in a moment. We gotta open some packs for that. I lost my page, I got too excited. God damn! God damn! Holy shit! Named Goblin. What the fuck? Yeah, I said packs are half off, so that's 20 packs. Oh my god, I don't think I can afford to do 20 packs, right? I wasn't expecting anybody to do that. I don't think I can open 20 packs. I don't know. I think I barely have 20 packs. We could do Hunter x Hunter packs if you want. Holy shit. Oh my god. So here we... Holy shit. Now here we go. We have the real examiner pulling out a man-faced ape. So here we go, man-faced ape. Mr. Satotes. Man-faced ape. Mr. Satotes. He ain't having any of this shit. I see. Look at those eyes. Mr. Satotes is pissed! And who has the cards but Hisoka the Magician? That monkey was playing possum! Now we know. He's the real thing. Examiners are hunters who do this without pay at the request of the judgment. A simple hunter, which we ourselves aspire to be, would have no problem dodging my attack. I shall take that as a compliment, but the next time you attack me,
for any reason will be the grounds for immediate disqualification. Understood? Sure. As you see, losing isn't pretty. So he kills the man-faced ape, and the second one runs away. It was indeed a trap to get all of the examinees to die. And there's Hisoka. Yeah, Hisoka's that special sort of creepy. But as Hisoka states, Mr. Satotes is a hunter, and he does this without pay because he cares. So as we have talked about a little bit before, Mr. Satotes is powerful. We don't know how powerful, but he's powerful enough to be a hunter and thus conduct the exam. Sorry if my hands are shaky. I'm trying to hold the page still and focused. Yeah. Not really a great excuse, but it's my excuse. Oh, and then yeah, the corpse was getting eaten. That was the bird sound. You can always assure that you'll get good bird sounds here.
Ugh, law of the jungle. This is disgusting.
Nice ruse saying I'm the imposter in order to confuse the examinees into taking the wrong path. But that sort of thing is life or death. And that's what makes the swamp a perilous thing and fascinating. I'm sure you were there, and I'm sure you were... I'm sure many of you were swayed and starting to have doubts about me. Oh, wait, God, no. It's it shows Leorio, but it has someone else's voice, sorry. I'm sure many of you were swayed and starting to have doubts about me. Well, so much for that. Time to the second phase. Or to the second phase. God, I fell apart there. Ooh, hype chest. Wait, what? What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, shit. 10 subs. This is crazy. Watch this. I'm gonna tell my mom. I'm telling my mom you did this. Wait, I don't know what I'm doing. Go away. Okay, wait, there we go. My mom was very excited and said it's very hard not knowing who you are, but you don't have to tell my mom who you are. She just doesn't normally like getting money from people, but she's very happy. She's gonna have a good day. You have just made my mother's day. I hope you're happy about that. So here we are. We are moving forward. Mr. Satotes, don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, in case you guys didn't know, when you donate to me, you just give to my mom. I barely have a bank account. I share a bank account with my mom, so the money goes to my mom. So I just tell her, and then yeah, she gets it eventually. But yeah, so if you ever wondered and you were like, I don't want to give this guy money, think of my mother. That sounds weird, but do it's still true. It doesn't change the trueness of it. A fog. Let's get in front, Gon.
Right. Keep the examiner in sight.
Yeah, and it'll get away from Hisoka. He's killed and wants to kill again. The fog will make great cover. You're wondering how I know. Fact is, I'm like him. I can smell it in him.
You're like him. You don't seem so.
I'm just playing innocent. You'll see.
Yeah? Leo! Kurapika! Yunashika!
We won if we could, you idiot! No sense of suspense.
Try harder!
Yeah, right! The fog's getting thicker!
Hell yeah, Vermilion Flycatchers in chat, baby! That's my favorite bird!
So if you're wondering, that is actually a picture of a bird I took. That is a real Vermilion Flycatcher I took. It took me like an hour to edit that picture, but I love that picture. I love seeing it. But here we go. Killua is admitting that he's a little bit crazy.
at them eyes. Them are not normal eyes. Real eyes, real eyes, real eyes. But yeah, look at this motherfucker. That's not great.
Hey, stay with the shadows ahead. Yeah, I don't want to get lost. Whoa. Whoa. Ah, a strawberry? Ah, ah! Oh.
Oh, those screams, they're way out there.
Lost, tricked, and gone.
There's no one behind us now. Ah,
We're more than 100 a second ago. Noggin Luggin Tortoise, foggy day predator. Grows strawman berries on its back to lure in lost people and eat them.
ah, run!
So these two poor suckers got eaten by a tortoise. But I love it, dude. They're straw men, so they're like strawberry, but like it's great. I just love it. And then what do we have here? Frog in waiting, extremely slow moving. It hides itself underground, waiting patiently for prey to pass over its mouth.
That's right. Safe. Here. Safe.
The ruse raven croaks lies that lure people into deadly traps, then feed on the bodies. Claymore mushrooms explode when stepped on, propagates by spreading spores on its immobilized prey. The hypnosis butterfly. Its patterns of flight put its prey to sleep, which makes live food for its larvae.
Man, all those screams, it's major chaos out there. The group in the back must have gotten lost and now they're being picked off. I'm an idiot. All my weapons are in my briefcase.
Hope Karabika and Leorio okay?
Gone. Huh?
What?
Don't space out. We've got our own worries. For instance, the fog's so thick we can barely see the guys ahead of us. If we get separated, that's it. We're swindler chow. If you don't hear your friends scream, figure they're still pumping.
Yeah, that'd be horrifying. And the worst part is, like, look at this guy. He's probably just gonna get lost. He lived. He survived the frog, but now he's just gonna get lost. It looks like general consensus is head straight towards you guys, I guess the camera. But yeah, he gone. That sucks. He made it. But yeah. Panic will get ya. But yeah, it's a great description. Look how thick the fog is. What a great use of visual tool. And oh, the last page.
Leorio!
Gone! Bastard, what are you doing?
I'm playing Examiner. So a bunch of people take cards to the face, throat, and chest. Leorio takes one to the arm. Karapika blocks his. And the eyes.
Of TJ Eckelberg.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And then we have it. Playing Examiner. And that is the end of Volume 1. Let's go grab a pack real quick. Actually, we'll do 2 packs because named donated, and I don't know what to do because I'm panicking because nobody's ever donated that much.
Oh wait, I got an idea. So I actually have them all on screen. So if you guys actually want to like hope and pray for which card I get, they're up there. I believe. Oh shit! I gotta get my hands right. These two are the most expensive. I think Gon's card's almost like $300, and then these are the other three most expensive. And like Hisoka's like 200, Krollo's like 200, Illumi's like 100. So like these are all the most expensive cards we can get. Phaeton. These no, Phaeton, Ginthru, and Bisky. These are spoilers. I'm so sorry, guys. That would be sick. These three right here are only like $5, so they're not that important. But these two are like $50, $60. A lot of spoilers on the top. Super sorry, but they're names. They're probably not gonna spoil too much for you guys. But I do have 8 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just sitting, just chilling. So we got Yu-Gi-Oh! And then we have a box of Hunter x Hunter to open. Literally never, it's sealed still, so. Let's get it. I do have to go get some card sleeves though, so give me 1 second. I don't think we're gonna be able to read 16 books, so we're not gonna get through the whole thing, but let's hope. Oh, I forgot. I got scissors and no sleeves. 1 minute. All right, I'm back. We got sleeves. I got my childhood scissors. Oh god, this is scary. I've never opened a box of these. I'd like to keep the box. So, where's the weak point? Where can I get my scissors in? This is fun. I'm enjoying this. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get another manga because they're so expensive, but I might start reading other manga online. I might not be able to physically show you guys manga, but I might read them online. I like this. This is a good break from actually just playing games. Oh god. Hi, Jojo. Oh, I know. Are we at the 2-hour mark? Oh, we're at 3 hours. No wonder you want a snack. We did a little gaming earlier, but it didn't go super well with Fantasy Life. But probably, I don't know. We're definitely gonna open some Yu-Gi-Oh! And Hunter x Hunter though. Okay, so should I'm not even gonna pop the top. Oh, guys. I didn't even think about that. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. All right. So
/vote? Is that a thing? I don't know how to do votes. I was gonna do a vote if you guys wanted to vote left or right for the first pack. If you guys just want to type left or right real quick, we'll do left or right for the first pack. I totally forgot, since I bought a box, we actually do get a promo card. Alright, 2 left, 1 right. I'm gonna open a Yu-Gi-Oh pack while people write. So this is for named. We got a Quarter Century Stampede card. Thank you for the donations, named. My mom very clearly didn't hear me, and when I specified how much you donated, she freaked out. So she's very excited. So thank you for that. That means a lot. She's having a rough day. She's doing a speed workout on the treadmill. 3, 2, 1. First card. Oh God, look at that. Look at the colors. Oh my God. Look at the color. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's a beautiful color. El Shadow Construct. Oh man. What a fucking statement. That's gold. That is comedy gold right there. Ooh. Back-to-back links. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Imp Chain. Followed by 3, 2, 1. Oh, I was actually just watching how this deck works. The Fiendsmiths. Pretty crazy. That's a secret rare. I heard this is a really good deck. And this is like one of the main guys from it. So this is a big pull. Yeah, no, those are good. Those are good. Let me get them protected real quick. And then what do we end up on? 2 lefts and a right. Any other votes? Because I'm gonna... Oh! Okay, it landed safely. Can't believe I dropped that. At least it wasn't the beautiful one. Surprisingly, I have like 9 copies of Fiendsmith. I do not have this card at all, though. I've never seen this card. El Shadow Construct. Because I'm actually going to vote on right to go with Goblin. That puts us at a tie. So, anybody lurking? You are the tiebreaker right now. If anybody wants to be a tiebreaker, now is your opportunity. It is free and on the table. Tiebreaker is available. Then I'm going to take like a quick little break. And then we'll read the next book. It looks like it's going to take me about an hour to 2 hours to get through each book. So hopefully we can get 6 books done today. And then maybe I'll play after that. So yeah, if anybody wants to be a tiebreaker real quick, I'm going to open the promo pack. This is kind of crazy. I don't know what this is going to be. I forgot when you buy the box, you get a promo pack. Ooh. I'm so scared to open this. Oh, please. Why are you doing this to me? Oh god, I hit the microphone, I'm sorry. Oh, this pack is giving me like actual anxiety, y'all. Oh god. I've never had a pack harder to open. Holy shit. Okay, that was fucking stressful. Alright. Single card. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's Going Freaks. That's big. I bet that's big. Oh, I bet that's big as a promo. I would have to guess the main character's probably pretty big to get as the promo card. I am a little disappointed because normally promotional cards have like the date on them, but this one does not. I'm not upset, I'm just shocked. That's usually what promo cards are, is like they'll have the date of like the release on them. But this does not. I'm a little shocked by that, but hell yeah, Going Freaks. Can't really ask for much more than the main character. I do apologize, these sleeves are a little dirty. I went to buy new sleeves yesterday, and the card store turned me away because I had the dog with me. And the card store I went to is attached to a restaurant. Yes, that's my fault. But they turned me away once I got there, and I was just like, well, I'm not gonna buy any packs. So I went through my whole closet, and I found a box of sleeves that I had obviously taken off of other cards and then put, oh wait, 6 types in total. I could have gotten Gon, Kurapika, Krollo, Ginthru, Killua, and Gita Rocker. Why would Gita Rocker be a character? I know who that is. I don't want to spoil it. But why would that be? That's so fucking weird. Okay, yeah, Gon is probably the best. Krollo would have been really cool. Krollo would have been really cool. But Gon was second best. All right. I don't like having trash around me, so let me go throw this away. BRB. Oh wait, no, we have to open the Hunter x Hunter pack. Shoot. So nobody picked. But I'm gonna go right with named and call authority because he's the one that donated. Sorry guys. I'm gonna be a weasel. All right, so. There we go. Oh, this is a thick ass pack, bro. Holy shit! How many cards are in this? I'm so used to the other packs. 12 cards. Damn, these are thick as hell. All right. Oh god, can I not? Oh god, these are gonna be difficult to open, aren't they? Oh god, these things are hard to open. Holy shit. Holy shit. So there may be some spoilers in these cards. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could read faster, but yeah, that's about it. Oh, here we go. Kiriko. You guys actually do know Kiriko. Takunoda. Spoiler. Tetsugera. Can't remember. Krollo. Spoiler, but Krollo is one of my favorites. The Shadow Beast. Spoiler again. Puhat. Spoiler. Bara. Spoiler. Heaven's Arena. Spoiler. Shizuku. Spoiler. Bisky. Spoiler. That's an actual spoiler. And then I think we have a few left. I haven't been counting. Hisoka foil. Ooh. What did we get? Hold on. I actually don't know these cards. So this is a rare. That's just a rare. Okay, cool.
We already got a Hisoka card. And for the final card, that's big. That might be the biggest card in the set. That might be the biggest card in the whole box in the first pack. That's actually crazy. That might be... Yeah, because the only card above this is the one I have posted. This is a several $100 card, I believe. I believe we just pulled a several $100 card. Oh shit. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh fuck. Okay, don't press it too hard. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah, this is a secret rare. This is one of the rarest cards in the set. You can kind of, I'm trying to get the focus. You can kind of there at the bottom, secret rare. Oh shit! I didn't get the big sleeve though. Give me one moment. Alright, I found one. I found one. Oh, dude, that's crazy! What? Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna be as fast as possible on my break, because today's the day. We gotta roll. We have got to roll. Let me get Hisoka put away. Thank you again to Named Goblin for supporting the stream. I'm guessing nobody really has to watch ads right now. I do apologize about the ads, but it does bring in revenue for my sweet dear mother, and I do as much as I can besides getting a full-time job, because the last time I had a full-time job, I had a full-time meltdown, and it's not pretty, because I'm a grown-ass adult, and I throw full-size tantrums. So, I do what I can at the house. And you guys make me feel like I'm actually doing something in this world. So thank you. Okay, so how do I do this?